So glad you can join us on this Saturday night. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
We'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Detroit, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, 3 games behind.
And right now for the Pistons, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with Yadu. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just 2 playoff appearances, Shams, in the last 15 years for this very proud and historic franchise. But there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. First pick in the draft in 2021. He averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game, 6'6" point guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree. Now, here's George, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk to J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's Yabusele. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Out to Johnson. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. That puts them in the lead.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Rebound, Detroit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize our communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
We you and I would pay for the ticket, but I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cade Cunningham.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
The 76ers trail by 4. George looking over the floor. Pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lobbed up there for Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the win could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
In the league, continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love things going.
I agree. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 5.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Tops it outside. To Cunningham. Durham with the screen on Maxey. Here's Cunningham. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
The offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Philadelphia moving the ball. Gabusele, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ivy passes to Harris. Here's Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Over Maxey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, he gets there quite a bit too.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Throw good, Maxey. Hey, Shimes, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunity. I know you're looking. But thank you for your honesty in that. Cunningham passes to Durham. McGee with it from downtown. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's McCain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
So they now lead by 1. Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Ivy passes to Durant. He slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
A natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Now left to the wing. High post, Embiid with the fadeaway. And the shot goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely is up the intensity itself. I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs. That includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality, adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more, defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Let's see what they got.
In scoring, certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Beasley outside. 16 feet away, and the basket good. Shot that time.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
And Embiid with a screen on Beasley. On the wing, George. By Beasley. A nice shot by George.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest not only from players, competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to do it.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's through the playoffs or competing for a title, you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B. Teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Caleb Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Over Maxey. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Martin with the screen on Cunningham. Maxey kicks to Martin. Three-pointer is off the mark. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Takes it inside. Pass to Harris. Beasley with the screen on Martin. And here's Harris from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Outside Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Over Beasley. The 76ers again can't hit it. Detroit leading by 3. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches, it's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big payments.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on. Understanding the league better, I'll win. Kevin?
It takes time, but nice to see his development.
Everybody get down.
Let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. In fourth, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media? That relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players, teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Drummond with a screen on Beasley. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
And they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
You know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
It's Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 4. Left side Lowry. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Thompson looking for an opening. Now Duran, defended by Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Maxey. And he can't hit the second.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here is Lowry. No scoring in this one. For 3, Oubre. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Beasley. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Oubre kicks to line. And here's Oubre. Here's Martin. It's tipped. Moves back up.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Thompson dishes to Beasley. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt here. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Gordon out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the three, a small forward.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pistons lead by three. Hardaway with it. Lowry picks him up. Hardaway passes to Reed. Inside. Shoots it. Out to Thompson. Pass to Reed. Now Beasley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good job by Beasley finding a way to get to the strike.
First trip to the line for him here.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits. Only about 70% on the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The first free throw is good.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
And Beasley, his responsibility is to score the basketball and help space the floor with his outside shooting.
Oubre finds Lowry. Outside, Martin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Martin's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he's on the trifecta.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Embiid. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Thompson. Thompson throws it down.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. With the bounce pass. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Shoots. And it's in off the backboard.
Excellent play call that time by Lowry, breaking up the defense with the pick and roll to create a shot for himself.
Thompson kicks to Reed. Pass to Beasley. Lock at 6. Thompson outside. Over Lowry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Beasley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lowry. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Embiid with a screen on Beasley. Beasley against Lowry. From deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Beasley, the pass to Stewart. 11 feet away. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Pass to Martin. Into the lane. Can't cash in from close range.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Beasley for three. Sinks the triple. Beasley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
You got to expect Beasley to put these shots up. He's an effective shooter from range.
Pass to Martin. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Embiid kicks to Martin. Off target with his three. Pistons leading by 8. Thompson in the post. Recovering. Reed a screen on Oubre. On the way from outside. And another three for Detroit.
Great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Lowry passes to Martin. And they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
6th in rebounding. They haven't concerned themselves too much with the transition game, but they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to fast break points.
All the second chance points they've racked up jump out at you. They've got a few guys that pursue the basketball with incredible effort at both ends. Free throw missing. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Asar Thompson. He sinks the second. Here's Cunningham. 32 points for him last game against Indiana.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
It's good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He comes in for Kyle Lowry. George kicks to Maxey. Outside, George over Hardaway. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Paul George. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Stewart with the screen on George. Here's Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to his spot and then make the defense compromise.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
First free throw is good. Both. The 76ers trail by 12. Outside, George. Embiid in the corner. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Outside Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Beasley. On the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to George. Embiid with the screen on Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screen as well as where and when to roll.
Stewart, a screen for Harris. Here's the loss for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Outside, George. To Maxey. Over Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
And not allowing even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. That free throw goes from Hardaway. For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart, and Ivey's subbed in for Beasley. Caleb Martin's checked in for the 76ers. Hardaway hits them both.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team score.
Here's McCain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Maxey, no good. Pistons leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
The Pistons have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Harris, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
Over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 13-point game. There's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris inside. He's against Martin. Harris misses. The 76ers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ivy. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Bounce pass, Maxey. Abrazale can't hit. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Ivy. Pass to Harris. Excellent D there from George.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the lane. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's McCain. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
First one falls. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit leading by 15. Pass to Ivy. Thompson outside. Harris outside. No good on the three. And for the 76ers, they're shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Detroit's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now Duran.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey looking it over. For 3, Oubre. Good on the triple. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Ivy. To Cunningham. Thompson outside. Maxey against Cunningham. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. We love hearing what he has to say. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable for a D as he was at the other end.
Here's McCain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
13
The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing. Fires from way outside. The shot comes out, and so is Detroit. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
For Philadelphia, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Philadelphia 76ers.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side. Those guys have been getting after it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. Other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. From On the wing. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ivy on the wing. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. They get it back. Kicks it out to Maxey. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Throw good, Maxey. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up, too.
On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. Traps in the tray. Harris has got 11.
Over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Pass to Yabusele. Embiid with it. 3-pointer. The 3. Good for Embiid.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. To Cunningham. Goes up the baseline. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 14.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Pass to McCain. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham passes to Duran. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
Got to respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And so he hits both. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And that one's good, George.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Get my touch. Go, Thompson, Jackson.
In the top half of the league in terms of points off turnovers. This means they're finding ways to capitalize on other teams' mistakes.
And with that steals ranking you talked about, Greg, their defense has been a major strength for them. I mean, they cause all sorts of headaches for their opponents. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Ivy. Harris outside. Here's Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From 11 feet away. That one a turnoff down to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Here's Yabusele. At the top of the key and B. Thompson with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
With three, Harris. Here's Drew. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
And there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
A nice shot by McCain.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Maxey against Cunningham. Tobias Harris has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college, and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
No good on the free throw. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
He hits the second from the line. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Joel Embiid. Harris Davis against Embiid. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The 76ers making the switch here.
Long. Long.
Averaging 25 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Detroit leading by 11. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Cunningham with it. 16 points for him. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers trail by 11. Outside Lowry. Pass to Maxey. Duran against Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Embiid. Lowry's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Harris outside. And the rejection by Embiid. Maxey on the way. Covered by Cunningham. Epic counts.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as cool as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Harris, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Oubre. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And the first one goes.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Azar Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Ivy. And it's Beasley in for Cunningham. He doesn't get the second one. And when you take a look at Jalen Greg, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Oubre. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Maxey. And the three off target.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Stewart.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Maxey passes to Embiid. With some arc, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Marcus Henderson's checked in for Harris. And then for Philadelphia, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Yabusele. On the wing. He's covered by Sasser. Good work there as it goes. Maxey's got 13 points. Pistons leading by 10. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants him out here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get off, Mr. Man! It's time to get off!
Just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Pass to Sasser. And here is Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Oubre. Drops it in from 11 feet. Oubre's got 6.
The rare mid-range jumper from Kelly Oubre Jr. It's a lost art in this day and age.
Pass to Sasser. Puts up a deep three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Lowry takes the mark. Outside, Maxey for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now just a 5-point Detroit lead.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Hardaway from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. And the news is not good. He does have a broken wrist. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
It's good, and the Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Oubre.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Here's Sasser. He has yet to score. All the way, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And finds Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. 4 on the shot. Really left alone that time. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hardaway from outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
13 foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
For your Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. A different look here for Detroit. Paul Reed comes in for Duren, and Moore subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And the second free throw, good.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Hardaway. 18 points for him. Stewart with the screen at Oubre. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Inside the corner, it's Martin next to Embiid. Hurry out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Oubre in at the 3rd. And it's Martin missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to Beasley. Beasley sends a screen for Hardaway. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
The assist
Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the pieces with that handle.
Hardaway for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway's got 21 in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Martin. Here's Embiid. And it's Reed pulling it down. Here's Hardaway. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 7-point Piston lead.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots from 12. No good. Hardaway against Oubre. Hardaway goes in. And the shot goes in. Hardaway's got 13 points in the second half. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Fades away. Holland with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Beasley, the pass to Hardaway. Over Jackson. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Joel Embiid.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Back to Beasley. And here's Reed. Outside Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. The 76ers trail by 7. Down low. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Beasley kicks to Stewart. On the wing, Hardaway. Locks up the alley pass. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sick.
Here's Oubre after the basket by Detroit. Good on the 3-point shot.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Lowry tries in. Holland with the rebound. Pistons lead by 6. Beasley with Lowry picks him up. Lowry against Beasley. Pass to Stewart. Outside Hardaway. Pistons passing it around. Beasley against Lowry. Releases. Reed misses. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Martin trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Holland. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate. That has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Martin. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Embiid. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Ivy with it. Pass to Harris. Beasley outside. Takes the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. We'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
He misses the free throw. And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Paul George comes in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Pass the opposite end. Oubre outside. No good on the triple. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
George against Beasley. Into the step back. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
It's Beasley on the wing. To Cunningham. Over Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Maxey is looking for Embiid and finds him. And they double up Embiid. George finds Oubre. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham with it. Beasley with the screen on Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Maxey.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. And so he's able to get one of two. The 76ers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. On the wing, George. Over Cunningham. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to Ivy. Pass to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pistons leading by 8. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling. He told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. During the pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over Maxey. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And obviously Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots over Duran. Embiid, no good. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Tough stuff. Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
For your Pistons, Cunningham. Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 9 points. Oubre, a screen on Cunningham. From 17 feet out. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
Nice playmaking by Maxey, an overlooked part of his game.
Here's Cunningham. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Maxey. George against Harris. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from George.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And it's George missing. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. George against Thompson. George with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey, no good. Detroit's gotten off 3-quarters in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
4 personal foul. Team 4. At the line for 2, Thompson.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Cunningham, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that block.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 8. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
At the line for the Sixers, Tyreke Maxey. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Maxey hits them both.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Hits it from three-point range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. comeback diminished.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Ivy. And swing dunk by Ivy.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Another miss by Philadelphia. So it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here in Boston. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.